I have had one student that, how do I put this? He has said things to me as I've walked down the hall and, said things to teachers when they're talking to me. Why are you talking to her? Why are you talking to the cop? And I did a presentation for his class. And afterward, the teacher emailed me and said that particular student said, well, I guess cops aren't all that bad. I made a good impression on that one student that I know viewed police very negatively. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do in this position, is let them know that we're just human beings. I'm just a person. I have a family too. I'm not a robot. I have feelings and I'm here to help you. That's usually how I start every presentation, or every time I'm talking to a student about anything, is I say I'm here to help you. The only reason I'm here is because I'm here to help you. That's it. So I'm the school resource officer for both of the middle schools here in Edina, so Southview and Valley View, and then for all of the elementary schools. So I didn't start as a police officer until I was 29 years old. So before that, I was in the corporate world, came out of college, started work for a software company as an account manager, and decided that I wanted to do something a little more interesting with my life, maybe work outdoors, work face-to-face, rather than emailing and being on the phone and that kind of thing. So I have a couple of family members that are in law enforcement, and I decided to go back to school, got my degree for that, and was a community service officer in Maple Grove while I was going to school for law enforcement. And Edina was actually the first department where I got an interview and I got hired. So very, very lucky to be working for such a good department. Hi, I'm looking for Matt. Hi Matt, this is Morgan Piper over at Edina PD. How are you? Every day is different. I mean, really, your job it depends on what's going on in other people's lives. People are unpredictable, and that's what makes this job interesting. Most of the elementary schools here in Edina have a yearly fundraiser where all they're trying to do is just raise some money for the school, maybe for some supplies or maybe a field trip or something like that. But one of the things that they auction off at a lot of the silent auctions at these fundraisers is a police ride to school. I get in my full uniform, get into a squad car, and I will go and pick up the kids of the winner, and they can bring a friend. Go and pick them up, and I'll bring them over to Jerry's for some donuts. We'll have a couple donuts, and then I'll drive them to school. That's been a really popular item for a lot of the parents of these students, is they get to ride in a squad and go eat a donut and get dropped off at school. Have a good day at school. I don't actually like donuts. I'll eat them though if I'm taking the kids to Jerry's. I'll buy a donut just so they don't feel left out. But I've had people, when I'm helping the kids pick out their donuts, make funny comments, make sure you pick one out for yourself and that kind of stuff. We deal with a lot of social media issues, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all of those sites or apps, whatever you want to call them, where kids might throw something out there that maybe they shouldn't have put out there. They might take photos of themselves or other people. They might make a comment that they probably wish they wouldn't have made. And I think that's the young mind not quite understanding the consequences of their actions. Really what it is just this huge, powerful tool where they can get as much information as they want to, and they can communicate with anybody that they want to, including predators, which is a scary thing. I've heard it a lot where parents say, I'm trying to keep them away from it for as long as I possibly can. Hey. I don't think Edina is any different than any other city or any other school district in the nation. I think we're dealing with a lot of the same issues that other school districts are dealing with. The other main thing that I worry about, and I know that other parents are worried about, is vaping. The amount of kids that are vaping and the research that has been done on the amount of kids that are vaping is staggering. And I think that the tobacco companies or the e-cig companies are marketing these things to our kids as being safer than cigarettes. And the real issue is that there just hasn't been enough research done on what kind of chemicals are in these things, what's in this vape liquid, and our kids are putting this stuff into their bodies. So that, for me, as a parent and as a police officer and as somebody that works with the kids here in this school district, I'm concerned about. I think the most important thing that I want people to know about this job, parents, students, is that the only reason I'm here is to help. I'm a partner of the staff in these schools. They call on me because they might want me to, join in on a conversation. They might want me to talk about some of the, the legal side of things that they're dealing with a student. I'm not here to arrest anybody. Occasionally that happens, but the vast majority of my interactions with students are positive, and I do my best to be a partner with the staff and the students here.